This gets me onto what I call 0 point innocence. We'll just talk about that a little bit. 0 point innocence is this way of, it's a concept. So many people are living in a state where we're completely hindered by all of our negative experiences, and we carry this all around us with us like luggage. And the more we let these negative experiences go, we just do all this letting go through these healing practices, through whatever. There's so many ways to do it. We become more and more back to an original state of innocence. And the example I like to use is, two little kids. You introduce them, as long as they're like pretty, untraumatized little kids, and you introduce them, they just go play. But it's like, woo! We don't do that so much as adults because we're like kind of wary of each other. Or you might be single and you meet like this new partner kind of maybe, and you're kind of like, you're really wary of them. You're kind of like, ooh, I don't know. And you realize that you're wary of them because of what your ex-partner did to you, or what happened with your ex-partner. So we're constantly in a state where we're often living in our past relationships in the present relationship, or we're living in our negative childhood experiences in the present. This is really common. A lot of people I see, a lot of clients are often living in the emotional responses and negative emotional faculties of something that happened before the age of 7, because they haven't let it go. So much of this whole idea of 0 point innocence, and I call it 0 point innocence because it's a very powerful state of, like 0 point energy. It's a very powerful, beautiful, creative, loving state where we can connect with each other from a place of essentially emptiness. Emptiness is an amazing thing in the sense that if you have no reservations and no history, no story, no identity, it means that you're just kind of like in a state of wonder and bliss and creativity and connection with people. And you meet people like this. That's really, really cool. And some people just like this for no reason. Some people have done a lot of work and they're like this. It's a really, really special thing. And like I just did a retreat in Thailand, and just even the eye gazing practices that we did, the more difficult eye gazing is for you, the more you should probably do it. It's one of those things that when you start to experience just oneness with other people, the more you're going to let go of these wariness kind of elements and these reservations, and you're just going to become really connected with other people, and it's an amazing thing. So yeah, it's far out. 0 point innocence, and we'll touch on that more and more. But that's a big part of all of this. All these sorts of workshops are designed to give you all sorts of different tools you need to let go and reach more and more of an innocent state, because that's what we really need on the planet. Because so much of the negativity and these distortions we're experiencing on a global level are basically people just staying stuck in their pain stories. Something I mentioned in the last workshop, a lot of us are still experiencing negative emotions and negative experiences in our nervous system because of the latent effects of Vietnam and World War II. We're still recovering from these negative events. And if we're going to, let's say we're feeling like defensive or violent or something like that, because these sorts of things are in our genetics. If we're feeling these sorts of negative faculties and we're not letting them go, the world's not going to kind of, and our communities are not going to heal if we stay stuck in time and holding on to all these sorts of things. So we'll take a little break, guys. I'm going to draw a totally different diagram with some planets.